5 things I like and dislike about the Qjmotor Srk400. Let's talk about that. Starting things off, what I really love about this bike is its unique sounding engine. So it's 2 cylinders, but it purrs like a triple. I'll play a clip of the sound right now. The second thing I love about this bike is its design. It actually looks like an MV Agusta 800 dragster. Like from the headlight to the cover here, I don't know what you call it, the frame, and yeah, basically a Chinese MV Agusta. The third thing I love about this bike is it already has a high definition TFT display. With a price point of 229,000 Philippine pesos, and you already have a TFT display. Like, where will you get wrong with that? The fourth thing I love about this bike is it's Filipino height friendly. So if you're like me and you're a short king or a short woman and you want a bike that isn't a cruiser but you want to be able to flat foot the bike, so this is a perfect bike for you. It's not that tall, it's not that big, and it's not that heavy either. And the last thing I really love about this bike is that considering you don't see many of these often on the road, you are going to be a unique rider. People are going to look at you and they're going to ask, what kind of motorcycle is that? Because in my experience, I've experienced that. They're going to ask you a lot of questions. Like, some even thought it's a 3 cylinder, even though it's only two. And when I say it's two, they're going to be like, no way, seriously? It's only 2 cylinders? Like, yeah, in my experience, that happened. And yeah, okay. One thing I dislike about the bike is this. I like how it's a tail tidy. It's already a tail tidy, but I really don't like having a mudguard as your plate holder. Fuji Motor could have had the turn signals integrated with the brake lights, but I don't know. This is subjective. Some people like this, some people don't. I'm one of those people that don't. So probably in the future, I'd make my own tail tidy with the players here, and I'm gonna remove this. And another thing I don't like is it has a really small frame. This is also subjective. Some people like it, some people don't. But the fact that you have a small frame, people would actually think that you own a 150cc or something lower than a 400. The SRK 400 is actually a bit smaller than a Gixxer. It's smaller than a Gixxer 155, and yeah. Anyways, that's a subjective opinion. So some people would like it, some people won't, and yeah. Third thing I don't like about the bike is considering it's new in the market, parts availability is a bit out there, like, some parts are not going to be available already in some shops, but in my experience, I'm thankful that in my experience, parts that I've ordered from the dealership would arrive for like after a week. So I'm glad that it's fast. Hopefully all the other units that were sold have the same experience. So yeah. The fourth thing I don't like about the bike is the performance. Yes, I said it. It's a pretty weak 400 compared to its other competitors like the Z400 and the NK450, because I think it has something to do with the 360-degree crank. So yeah, it's gonna sacrifice good sound for performance. And the last thing I dislike about the bike is considering its price tag. Some buttons and some parts are going to feel cheap. In my experience, the gas cap, it's pretty hard to put it back on after I take it off. I'm going to put some gas in. So I have to play with the key a little bit and push it down at the right key angle. So yeah, the buttons feel fine, but it really does feel cheap sometimes. And yeah, that's about it.